Hello everybody, so today's stream is just going to be about, I guess probably due to like my mental health, and I just need to talk, and I just want to put it out there, and the reality of trying to survive off of just selling things on eBay. So the other day in my video, I posted that I went and I identified a bunch of Lego minifigures and put them in individual little bags using Google Lens. So today I am literally going to stream how I'm going to list this little tub of minifigures to eBay. Each individual one is individually bagged and assembled. These were all new from the original package, and I've just neglected actually listing them to eBay. So in today's video, I'm literally going to just try to list them all to eBay. A lot of times I'm just using a generic price. Sometimes I might actually search a specific figure to actually come up with a price. I'm glad that I do that because some of the figures, like say like this Darth Vader, which you probably can't really see, which I include a lightsaber with, it's actually worth a fair bit. Where was the other one? Okay, well I can't see it directly in my box right now. So let's just get right to listing these guys. I'm just going to open up another tab, put in the other windows so it's hidden and not shown in the screen. Because where I either purchase these items or the websites I use to find various prices, I don't necessarily want to share. So I'm going to keep a tab on my other monitor to have that tab in, but still be able to see OBS on that same screen in order to find out if my webcam stops streaming again. In which case I can activate my tablet, the camera on my tablet, to continue the stream, and then just move that video over so it's not just my webcam, which is right in front of me right there. Alright, so we got this tub of minifigures. They're all identified, they're all individually bagged. And let me just activate that other camera here. So all these little minifigures are identified. I got their model number written on the bag inside this little tub. So we are going to start listing all these minifigures. Again, this stream may not be for everybody, but I figure I'd rather be out front and honest, like how I actually spend the majority of my day, either identifying, photographing, and listing various items, whether it be like Lego minifigures, a variety of, let me just get rid of this packing label there, various comic books, to books that I got over here. Some are in bag condition than others, obviously, but that's one reason why I list a lot of my items as, at least when it comes to like stuff that I know is used, is in acceptable condition. Obviously all DVDs, Blu-rays, HD DVDs, I do tend to riff test. Things like vinyl records, laser discs are a little harder to do rip tests with, but I can do various play tests. whether it be on a laserdisc player like my Sony MDP 800 to my record player, which I can connect it, which I can connect. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Which I can connect to my desktop computer with USB and essentially play the record and rip it to my computer, which is nice when it's a specific album, which will have like a song that isn't available on CD or HD CD or whatever other format. But anyway, I got my coffee as usual. Even though coffee isn't the best to keep hydrated with, because coffee in general will dehydrate you. But yeah, this video I'm just going to be essentially listing this tub. So I got this tub full of various Lego minifigures to eBay. Now, there are various places you can use to get an idea of what the value of a minifigure is, and then you can add the commission that the various websites would cost to actually sell that item, whether it be Bricklink, eBay, Amazon, or wherever the case may be. This chair is squeaky. It really comes through on my microphone. I'm sorry about that. Alright, so let's start off with this is Mr. Nab. It's a what was his name? From the SpongeBob SquarePants series. His one eye is definitely showing signs of wear, so obviously I can't sell this as new. Not that I would, because this one is actually used. So let's go through the process of listing it to eBay. Let me turn off that. And if I go over to my drafts, I've already created a bunch of drafts. So I'm just going to resume draft. I'm going to open up my thing on the other side here so I can try to find a value of this figure. So model number is BOB005 for like SpongeBob. Yeah, it's not coming up. And that model number I wrote on this is not coming up. So search for SpongeBob minifigures. Mr. Krabs, that's his name. Model number is BOB005, which I thought I had written down. So I'm just going to copy that. And let's open image a new tab. So generally what I do is once I find an image for a specific minifigure, I generally would use a stock image. Now in the case that this is used, I would probably use my camera on my phone in order to take a picture, because I do want to show any wear and tear on a specific figure if in the case of a used minifigure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this figure and I'm going to put him on the side, and I'm going to do a different minifigure. But before I do that, I just have to use the bathroom. I'm just going to grab some water and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm not going to be having my headphones on listening to music just because it feels like I'm speaking slower than I actually am. When I can hear like my voice talking to myself, so at least this way I don't feel like I'm slurring my speech nearly as much when I have my headphones on and I'm hearing the monitor. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to not do that figure. What we're going to do is we're going to do this Bad Cop from the Lego minifigure series, 098. So like this figure is brand new. It's from the Lego Dimensions, but it's also Lego minifigure TLM098. It comes with a little gun there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a stock image which I can use for this item. In this case, it'll be this guy right here. Now the head on this guy here is doubled, as in there's. Let me just pull him out here. Pull off the hat. So without the headgear on, let me just move my microphone over. You know, on one side it's one face, and the other side it's the face that you can actually see in the stock image. We can also see the other face in the image. So we're going to use that as the image I'm going to use for eBay. So generally what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the snipping tool, which comes with pretty much any version of Windows, since like I believe Windows 7. And I'm just going to grab a screenshot of that minifigure. I'm going to put it into my Lego minifigures image folder. Label it with a model number, so TLM098. I'm going to close that screenshot and close that tab. And then of course I'm going to go to a parts list for this particular minifigure, so people can know exactly what parts are actually coming with this minifigure. Or at least what the parts that make this minifigure actually are. So what's the name of this TLM098 minifigure? Parts list. Alright, so what I'm going to do on the my eBay draft listing, again as always, is like I want people to know that they can request additional pictures. And you know, I thank you for your support image. And what we want to do is we want to upload these two images. What I find with eBay and kind of irritates me with eBay is the amount of time it can take to upload even the most basic of images. You know, I don't understand why it can take so long to upload one image. Like you see, this one image is still trying to be uploaded. Like this image is under meg, and you know, like my internet connection isn't dial-up. It shouldn't take this long to upload an image. So when that happens, I literally just come down to my item title. And I'll just start my process of actually listing it. So this one is coming with the gun accessory. Let me just activate my where's my Video Ninja tab? There it is. So this particular figure does come with the little gun accessory, as you can see there. And we'll just turn that webcam off. And this image is still trying to be uploaded, which is, again, irritating. It's like the biggest slowdown I have with eBay is just uploading the images to eBay. Okay, I'm going to put this into my collectible minifigure bin number 7, which is actually just like right underneath my desk right now. Because as I'm doing various items, I try to keep the box or the bin I'm going to put it into close by, so I can quickly just put the item into that bin and I don't have to try to remember, like, okay, I put this figure into which bin. So we're going to go into subtheme. The Lego Movie. Character. Bad Cop. It's a minifigure. Item number, I don't, we can put TLM098. Set number we're not going to worry about. You know, a lot of these fields you don't necessarily have to fill in, and if you were to fill them all in, it would take an excessive amount of time. Obviously, I don't have a UPC code for this. This one is new from the original package. It was part of that from the original set. In this case, it was a LEGO Dimensions set. LEGO minifigure only. Accessories. Accessory weapon is included. Zymo will arrive inside of a resealable Ziploc bag, which is like, you know, like this right here, which then gets put into a bubble mailer to be shipped out. Shipping details, you know, like I got all of this other stuff. Anyway, when it comes to finding a price, let's go to eBay. ebay.ca, and we're going to search for TLM098. Okay, so we can see people are charging, you know, like $5 plus $5 shipping, bringing the total up to like $10 for this minifigure. So from France, $7.19 plus, you know, like $10 to ship. With the minifigures, $15 plus shipping from the United Kingdom. So for my item, I'm going to charge $12.50. Obviously, I'm going to have a best offer. So obviously, anybody that's watching my videos can actually see, you know, what my best offer is. You know, if you use that, you'll be able to get that item for that price at this point in time. Of course, obviously, those prices might change as time goes on, because, you know, minifigures, various collectible items do go up in value over time, and occasionally I do go through a lot of my listings to reevaluate my price structure. I'm going to put this for free shipping. So price is going to be $15 with free shipping. We're going to go to make sure that I know where I'm actually going to be storing it, because that's important. In this case, it's going to be bin 7 for LEGO minifigures. And we're going to hit list now. Alright, now obviously it didn't save where the order I had the images in, so I'm going to have to go to view listing, revise listing. Yeah, it's one of those things with eBay, for whatever reason, you know, sometimes the images take forever to upload, and sometimes they don't save in the same order that you actually put them in when you go to actually list the item. So it's another one of the things that kind of slows me down a lot of the time. So we can see the LEGO minifigure Bad Cop with Crooked Smile with gun accessory. I won't put dimensions because this came from the LEGO Dimensions set. And we already got LEGO minifigures, so it's like, it's going to be, you know, some researchers for the LEGO movie, they'll probably find this listing. But since I did that, what I want to do is go back down to the sold separately and Obviously, my spelling is atrocious, so please forgive me. We're going to go back down. We're going to hit revise listing. Right. And one thing I do like to do when I do actually list items to eBay, we're going to copy that. Share listing, copy that link. Wait for this to actually load up. And then I'll hit post to Facebook. Obviously, a lot of the things as of late that I've been posting to eBay, I've also been sharing a link for on my my personal Facebook page for Canadian Brick Cafe. So we can see it's listed there now. Now what I could do is I could, go to that listing or revise it and take a picture with my phone. But I find that a lot of times, it takes eBay anywhere from like 10 up to like 10 plus minutes for that listing to be searchable. Even if I go to my listings and search my listings for that specific model number or that listing. I'm not sure why that is, but it's just how things are. And you might notice that a lot of times I wear the same shirt in a lot of my videos. It's not because I'm doing all these videos in the same day. It's because it's like the shirt is still relatively clean. I don't like doing a lot of laundry when I don't have to, so I'll wear the same clothes over and over and over again. Alright, so let's get to the next item here. It's going to be another Lego Star Wars minifigure. It's this guy right here, Star Wars number 0674. Which is, open this a new tab. It's for this guy right here. So I'm just going to move, geez, come on. Move this guy over so I can have a larger image when I do my snipping or the essentially screen capture of a specific area. Alright, so let's save this minifigure as SW0674. Alright, now let's go into get a parts list for this minifigure. Label that parts list. And let's go close that. Now we are going to close that tab. Going to go back to my eBay listing. Alright, so if I went to say, I hate having my phone touching the screen because it makes it more difficult to see a portion of my screen. We're going to go to drafts. We're going to hit resume this draft. Add those two images. And it looks like we're having yet another issue with eBay where one image will upload significantly faster than the other one. So I'm going to get all the information for this minifigure so I can actually save this listing, then go back into the listing to finalize the listing, which makes no sense why I have to do that, but eBay is crappy. It's not, again, it's not my internet connection. I do pay for a half decent internet connection, but with their I have no idea. It's not because of a VPN. It's not because I have a Pi-hole ad blocker set up or anything like that. I've tried, like a direct connection from my modem directly to my PC. I've tried it from my router to my PC. I've tried over wireless. I've tried so many different ways to get this PC connected to the internet to do listings, and I just have no idea why it's being a pain in the butt. Alright, so we got the minifigure name, so what we're going to do is go down to Lego minifigure, Star Wars, and this one is coming with a gun accessory. And if I go to OBS on my computer here and actually hit Voodoo Ninja here, we can see there. We can see there is a little gun accessory right there. And here's the minifigure in a little resealable Ziploc style bag. Alright, so we got that. We're going to put that into bin 7. Right, what we want to do is we want to copy that. Brand is Lego. Theme is Star Wars. The character. I am not entirely sure if this is retired. If I knew for a fact, I would hit yes. But again, since this listing will be on eBay for who knows how long, I don't want to hit no for the time being. Item height, item weight, minifigure number. It's TOM0674. No, this is Star Wars 0674. And we want to make sure that we don't have TOM in there. Alright, SW0674. Condition, this was originally new from package. A lot of times when I would, buy a bunch of like Lego sets, I would really part out the minifigures, and then I used to sell the individual parts on various different platforms, and now I'm just trying to sell everything because it's really getting to be a little too much. With accessory included, only the purchase on the floor, yeah, blah blah blah. Alright, now the value of this minifigure from fellow Canadian sellers on this one website is about starting at like $9 by the looks of it for a used one. So let's just search for new. We're looking at anywhere from like $12 all the way up to $20. So let's go copy my specific listing. We're still uploading that one image. I'm not entirely sure why, but eBay needs to fix their stuff. Looks like he's going for anywhere from like $20 here to $33.50. So we're going to go back to my listing here. I'm going to move that over so I can keep OBS visible. And we're going to go down to minifigures, and we're going to change this to. A lot of times when I remember, I do try to categorize my various minifigures in a category, like under Lego minifigures, and they'll be like Star Wars, Ninjago, the Lego Movie, Dimensions, and so forth and so forth and so forth. I try to do that so when they go to say like my eBay page. ebay.ca/str/canadianbrickcafe, link in the description down below. And if they were to click on, let's say, like Lego, where is it? Let's just zoom out. Where they can see the various minifigures that I have available. But they should be able to search my page. They can see categories here, and if we went under minifigure, you can actually see that I do try to separate a lot of things like Marvel superheroes. So of course that includes the super villains, just like DC, like Batman, Green Lantern, and stuff will be listed in the same categories as like say like the same section as say like Juggernaut, the Hulk, and the Joker, and various other minifigures. But you can try. I try to limit the amount of work it actually takes to find a specific figure. Like you can see on my Series 17, Series 16, Series 15, Batman movie, Lego movie, and so forth, in the various categories I have set up. Again, we found that by clicking on the categories button on the top here of my my eBay page. Alright, so let's go back up here. We're still uploading that one image. eBay, fix your website. Why does it take so long to upload a single image? This image is not big. Like if we went to properties of this image, this image is just over 2 megs. It shouldn't be taking this long to upload to the ebay.ca website. So this is going to be a pain in the ass, so let's just quickly get this done, and then I'm going to actually take a quick break because, with these frustrations I'm getting right now, like my mental ability is just going to be too much. It is quite frustrating, and eBay themselves slow me down. So we saw that this figure was going for anywhere from up to $35, so we're going to list mine for $35. And best offer, and we're going to try to list this with free shipping. We're going to go to list now. I'm going to put this into bin 7. I'm going to again have to go into view listing, revise listing. So now that image is there, it's like I don't understand this. So we're going to just go back down, revise listing. We're going to copy that, go to my Facebook page, or I can then share this listing. And once that's done loading, we'll let that post, and now it's active on my Facebook page. But we're gonna have to go to edit post, resave it, and now the image that I'm using as my primary image on eBay shows up. Anyway, this is just going to be this was just a quick stream, so we got up to like 35 minutes, give or take. If you got questions, feel free to ask me in the description down below or the comments down below. I try to answer them as fast as I can, and all that fun stuff. Feel free to reach out to me on eBay and Canadian Brick Cafe on Facebook. Thanks for all your supports and understandings with all the troubles I tend to go through when I'm doing these live streams, and I'll see you in the next video.